Just checking. There we are. Okay, let's see now. Can everybody see me? We're just about to go online. Hi, Jessa. Oh, Mia, you're awake. I thought you were about to sleep. Thank you, Mia. I hope you can join us. All right. Where are we? Where are we? Hey, Ralph. Everybody good? Okay. I want to see if I'm clear over here. It's a clear picture here. Okay, all right. Hey, Ralph, welcome. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Hola, España, Jenny. Hi, Denise. It's been a while, I haven't seen you, huh? Jess. Thank you for the flowers, Jess. Oi, harmonization. Armin. Kamusta, Armin? You guys are on time. You guys are perfect, huh? Okay. So I'm sure that you guys are all already in your sleeping clothes, and I'm the only one who has to look good. So you know, and I have to get ready. I'm just waiting for the others. Okay, to pick up. Then after that, we get to discuss a few things that we have prepared. Hoping that you guys all have a millionaire mind already. Okay. Okay. Hi, Liz. Welcome, Liz. Hope you guys are having a great time. If you have a few questions that you want me to address, you can already start to, hi Liz. Okay. If you have some questions, you might just want to already place it, okay, through the comments, and so we can also address them already if you have some questions about that, okay? Oh, what happened to me over here? Hi, Fatima. Kumusta? I'm as beautiful as Jenny already. Over here. NJ. Welcome, NJ. Thanks for not sleeping pa. I know I have to do all of these things just for you guys. Just for you guys. Okay, I think this is better. I look more dignified for everybody. Okay. Enrico. Okay, just a minute before we start and we can start on time. Perfect. Is this okay, or should I make it this way? Okay, just want to see how. Okay, yeah, good internet now, Armin. Very good. Hi, Jane. How are you? All the way from Macau, or from Hong Kong. I was hoping, Jane, if we can also see you next time. Hope to see you in Hong Kong next time I get there. In Hong Kong, yes. In Hong Kong, all the hot food. Good. I found something new. I ate something spicy. Fire. Armin, all the way from LA La Hogue. Yeah. I need some AP24 to brush my teeth. This, I don't like that. Oh. Yeah. Okay. We're exactly already 10 o'clock and we said we start on time. And if you want your goals on time, you have to be on time also. You've got to be very specific with the way how you do and go about your life, because we say that how you do anything is how you do everything. Correct? How you do anything is how you do everything, and that's what we want to have as a culture, so everybody would start to just do what they're supposed to do. I'm going to put my watch here so that I'll know exactly where we're at. Okay? So if you have some questions, let me know so that I can also address them as we go about our Millionaire Mind training, just so that we're all aligned. Yes, I'd like to see if you're all ready. I'd like to see those hands, those likes, just to see if you're ready. Okay, are you ready? If you see some hearts and all, then we can start already. Can you hear me? Okay, very good, Billy. Okay, so I made a like for myself. Okay. Anyway, just a few updates. Yeah, we had an awesome online training also together with with Nikki Nunag. We had an awesome time last Saturday. You don't want to miss on your BDDs, because you get all the kinds of learnings that we have also prepared for you. So it would be very important for you next time to really be in every single training that you can, because it is how we get to grow. Okay. Okay, and I just like to see the hands of those who are here. If you can just if you're ready, I want to see some likes. Okay, your thumbprints and everything, just so I know you're there. Are you there? There we go. We have 1, 2. Okay. There are supposed to be like close to 35 of us who meet up on a Tuesday evening, so that we're all aligned. Okay. And I want to make sure that as we go about also our successes on a daily basis, I want to also make sure that you guys also are doing also your workbook. Your workbook is also very important. We talked about this last week, and how important this is, that all of you guys are also answering your Millionaire Mind workbook. So this is what we want to do. We all want to be aligned, because it's really important that we're all aligned, especially in school. It's just like you are going to get into grade school and you don't have any teacher. We just give you a notebook and you're supposed to do whatever you're supposed to do. that doesn't work. Okay, while you're starting up, we're like babies, and everybody needs to be accountable to what. So it's very good that we can all be together, okay, in doing this. And we're already in day 37. I'd like to congratulate everybody already for being at day 37. Woo, okay. And I hope that you guys did not skip any, okay, because if you skip, I'm sure that of course again, it's really important that you want to be aligned. I don't see a few people already, and again, as our agreement, we're not okay. If you miss out on like on two days consecutively, or 3 days, you'll be taken off from the group, okay? Because these are for people we're starting a culture here that will, to help the others also in their discipline, okay? Again, who here believes that they have a millionaire mind? Who here has a millionaire mind? I just want to see the hands, the likes, and all like this if you're there. Do you have a millionaire mind? Okay. There's quite a lag, no? When I'm speaking and also when I'm doing this. Okay. Anyway, well, one of the things that I wanted to, of course, to discuss is the money jars. Okay, we're talking about the money jars, and it's really important to to know about the money jars. If we don't know how to handle our friends wouldn't stay. If we didn't know how to handle, if we would backbite our friends, we don't show up, we don't keep our word with our friends won't normally, hi Marnie, our friends won't normally stay. Okay, and the same thing also with money. If you don't know how to manage money, eventually you won't be able. Okay, I think this is better. Okay, I don't think. Okay, you won't also be able to make money stay. So it's really important for you, if you really want to keep money, okay, you have to know how to manage them. And a quick way of how to do the most simplest, easiest, most effective money management tool is to be using, okay, the money jars. Okay, so the most important thing that you have to do is, okay, is separating your income into different accounts. That's what we are supposed to do. You want to separate the different accounts and into different specific purposes. Like one of them, the first one, is your financial freedom account. Your what? Your financial freedom account. And this is where this is like your golden goose. It's like, this is the goose that's gonna lay, it's the goose that lays the golden eggs. And the golden eggs is what you want to work on. You want to spend on the eggs, but do not kill the goose, okay? Because this is exactly what you can will. This is your financial freedom account. It's going to give you your financial freedom. So if you're serious about your future, okay, you might want to set aside 10% every single day or month, like that. You want to set aside from what you have made also on that month. But one important thing is that it sets your mind saying that you are important and that you're on your way to financial freedom. Okay, now the only time that you can spend your financial freedom account is never. You cannot spend your financial freedom account. In fact, this account is something that will just rotate. You live on the interest, but what this happens is that you can will this to your kids. You can will this to your kids, and of course, and to your family, because the nice thing about it is that it will keep on growing for them. So you want to, as early as now, you want to be able to set it growing, that your financial freedom would start to grow. Okay, so the idea is to create a golden goose. Okay, it's there to create a golden goose. When you stop working, you get to spend the eggs, but never the goose. Never eat the goose, okay? I know that it may look delicious, but do not spend the goose. The money in the goose, no, just live only on the interest, okay? Another 10%, okay, the first one is your financial freedom account. The next one is your long-term saving and spending account. your long-term saving for spending account. You save it for spending. And what are examples here for your LTSS account? It's a down payment for a house. Okay, you're saving that money so that you can make a down payment for a house, a down payment for a car, or a major vacation that you want to have. Okay, or your education for your kids. So this can be also placed in a form of like insurance, so that you can also help your kids later on. The third one is that you want to also have your education account. Your what? Your education account. So another 10% goes there to growing yourself, to grow this. Okay, we say that success is a learnable skill. So if it's a learnable skill, then go ahead and start to learn things, start to invest in yourself. We always say that the best investment that you can do is to invest in yourself. Okay, so your education is like this. This is your container. This is only how big you are. Okay, and you want to increase that container. For you to increase the container, you can start to work on your education account. Okay, and again, if you're not growing, you're dying. If you're not green and growing, you're red and rotting, you're decaying. So you really want to work on yourself. You got to start moving up. We say that our business is like an uphill. We're on a bike and we're going uphill. So you really have to put some effort to get up. It doesn't happen that you just stay stationary like this. Eventually what happens is that you start to slide down. Okay, so very important for you to keep on pedaling and really put effort, start growing. And one way to do that is to learn your books, invest in trainings, invest on conventions, invest on these things that will help you grow. Okay, the next thing you want to do, of course, Benjamin Franklin said this: if you think education is expensive, try ignorance. Try ignorance. If you don't know anything, it's going to be more expensive. Just a while ago, I'm working out towards BIR papers for our home, and and all these things, just extra charges. I think, wow, all because I didn't know about a certain time and all. I had a penalty of close to 20,000, which I have to pay also by tomorrow. And I'm thinking, really, if you think education is expensive, try ignorance. It's actually going to cost you way much more. So you'd want to invest in yourself, and you want to understand that we are holistic beings, okay? And you want to work on all areas, the spiritual, the physical, including also the mental. Okay, so that's what you want to be focusing on. The fourth one is your necessity account. First, we have your financial freedom account, and then you have your long-term saving for spending account. You have your education account, and then you have also your necessity account, which is actually like 50 to, we would say 55%, but let's just say 50% with this. Okay, what are examples of your necessities? Okay, your food, your coffee, haircut, your gym, clothing in Uniqlo or H&M. Okay, live only on 50% of what you make. Now, if you can't live on that, then you have to simplify your life. You have to simplify your life. You cannot be going movies. You can't be traveling all the way to Iloilo or wherever that you want to make suro. You want to be able to really save first. Okay. Now, wealthy people think long term. Poor people think short term. So, okay, you really have to practice delayed gratification. If there's one thing that you have to understand, delayed gratification is one thing that really makes you understand how important your business is. With that right kind of mindset, you wait you wait long enough to see the results that you get in your business. So having a delayed gratification. Remember, the habit is more important. The habit is more important. Wherein you can actually make that habit and be consistent towards that. Again, we say that Success is a byproduct of excellence. If you're just excellent in what you do, if you're just consistent in the things that you do, okay, again, you will really get success if you're just as consistent. Okay, so the habit is more important than the amount. I don't know, whatever amount you put there, very important that you do it on a daily basis, you do it on a weekly or monthly basis, because the habit is most important. Number 10 is your play account. Do I hear an amen for play account? For everybody, they want to spend their play account. You know, before, I thought before that, you know, we just have to save, and we have to live a life that's frugal and like that, and there's no time to enjoy your money, because all that I see, okay, the wealthy people are mostly mga Chinese, and not to say, of course, to degrade them, but you know, they have a lot of money, but and I didn't see them really enjoying money. It was like a sin to enjoy money. It was like that to me, because that's what they modeled. So when I looked at it, I'm thinking, wow. When I saw that, okay, Harv Eker trains in the Millionaire Mind that there's 10% for you for your play account. For your play account, I was happy, okay, because you can also enjoy money guilt-free, but only 10%, only 10% of your income, of your salary. So what are some examples of your play account? Extra clothing. Aside from the clothing, you have the extra clothing pa you that you want to have, the eating in nice places. This one you have to spend every single month. Every single month you really have to spend 10% from your play account. Now, normally, if you're a couple, especially like for Mia and for Ingrid and all the wives there, okay, you're thinking, yeah, you have 10%, or you have 9% and 1% for the husbands. I don't know how you're gonna segregate that, but okay, you have to spend it every month. Why? You have to train your brain that it's good to make money. Imagine if you work, call people, do all these things, you meet people in this business, and then you don't get to enjoy your money. You're training your brain. You're training your brain actually that, you know, it's not happy. Okay, it's not nice to make money. But when you start to enjoy your money, you go to you know, the different places, you get to enjoy the 10% only allotted for that. Then you start to really enjoy. You're thinking, wow, this is a wonderful business. It's good to make money. I want to make more money because I can start. It's feeding your subconscious brain that, okay, you are making money, so you can spend it. Okay? But you have to spend it at least within 3 months. Okay, within 3 months. So you have your first is what you call your financial freedom account, and then you have your long-term saving for spending, and then you have your education account, and then you have your necessity account, and then you have your play account, and then 6 is your give account. Now your give account, okay, we teach that you should be actually having at least 10% for, you know, if you want to give to charity, if you want to give to your church, and some others, we call it our tithe. Okay, with that, this is your give account, and giving is important. When you're giving, it shows also that you are not ruled by money, okay, and you do something also with a greater cause with your money. With that also, you are also showing, okay, if you trust the Lord, you're showing when you give money, okay, the Lord, He doesn't need your money, but you're showing Him that, okay, He is your senior partner, and you're acknowledging Him that He is the one who gives you the ability to create wealth. I realize over time that the more I just give, the more comes back. Of course, I have to keep a good heart. My heart has to have the right attitude towards it, because of course you love God. You want to be able to, you know, to help also, help His kingdom, help other people. Okay, so that is very important. Your money jars are very important. Your 10% financial freedom account. Okay, so it's really important for all of us. There we go. Very good, John. Yes, you just said it right. Perfect. Okay. So it's actually very important for all of us. Okay, while you're building that, while you're building your business, you've got to understand. Okay, you will start to also build your financial freedom account, and as you learn, again, it's not about the money, it's about the habit. So as early as now, you're starting to create habits in such a way that later on you can also save the bigger ones, because you have to learn how to manage your money. If you don't know how to manage your money, eventually your money will just go. You're just going to spend it, and eventually you're not going to get the money that you have really saved for, or what you really want. Okay, so what's important for us right now is that we want to create momentum for your business, and it's important for you. You've got to start. Okay, you really got to start. Okay, being serious with your business. And being serious is that you have to be serious also about your growth. I mean, who is the leader of your business? Okay, who is the leader of your business? Tell me. Okay, who leads your business? Okay, basically it's you. You are the leader of your own business. So it's really you who. Okay, it starts with you. It ends with you. So if things are not happening for you, you've got to ask yourself, am I treating this business seriously? Am I the serious leader that people are following? That if I just do my daily routine, and if others would do the same thing, would they get the same kind of results I'm doing? Okay, so it's really important that you have to be able of course, to grow as a leader, and that you should be the really good example. And we say this business is all about leadership. So you've got to raise the bar for what's possible, what is possible for you. It's also important that you have to have the belief in the power of the opportunity. You got to believe that new skin is your one and only option, that this is the vehicle for you. Because if you don't even have that belief, I'm telling you, why would other people also believe in you? You've got to really think about this. Now, you got to have also belief in the power of your product, and you also have to get the power of belief on your opportunity. You really have to upgrade your belief. For whatever reason, that's why we go into this. We meet up together, online. We go to these trainings, because you've got to understand. You got to feed your mind. You've been listening to the wrong people for the longest time, and it didn't get you the kind of results that you really want. So basically, you create your own market. You've got to upgrade your vision. You've got to upgrade your vision. You've got to be able to really see things differently. I just watched the movie. What's this? The Shack, and it's a very nice movie. There's one part I like the statement, because he was asking God, where were you, when I went through all this pain and all like that in my life. He said, where were you? And he says, and God said that, if you focus too much on your pain, you lose sight of your vision. You lose sight of me. Okay, in this case, you lose sight of your vision. So if you're too focused on pain, if this is pain for you, right? If this is pain for you, and you say it's much smaller than me, but if I keep on focusing on it, this is so much bigger than all of you guys. Because I was too focused on it, I've lost my vision. So you really have to get you have a strategy of really building your business, because if you see, your belief, if you really believe that you can get a certain kind of result, you will work on that strategy to get there. So it's really important for you that you got to work on your results. Okay, so it's important you got to raise up the bar of your belief. And the thing is this, you've got to really do whatever it takes. You know already what kind of result you want. Okay, we all want to go to Sydney. I don't know about you. Yeah, you have bigger goals or what. But if you're really serious about it, you have this do whatever it takes attitude. You got to be focused versus a scattered brain. I'm telling you, as a father and a parent, a husband, a lot of things to do. Also, my schedules just is pouring in, and I'm not so focused. And when I'm not focused, I lose sight of what I'm really supposed to be doing. So you got to understand, you're still the leader. Now, everything that you have to do, you have to understand that people are watching you. You're the leader. You are now the upline. You're not the downline. Again, you are now the upline. You're not a downline. meaning you've got to be independent, you've got to be the example. At the same time, your vision has to be clear. You are the leader. Your vision has to be ultra clear, that you know where you're going. Because if you know where you're going, people will follow you. People will follow you. They won't follow people who don't know where they're going. Okay? So you want to create those short-term goals. I don't know if you're aiming to get, to buy something, or you want to have a trip. Diba? Okay? Because if you're a leader, you got to understand, either you are affecting people or you're infecting people with the wrong thing. Right? You got to understand, are you affecting or infecting people? In essence, you still have to set the pace. You are the leader, you set the pace, everything starts and ends with you. Okay? Now, for you to also make it big in this business, we have to understand, if you want massive results in this business, you've got to have massive action also. Massive action. And what am I saying? It's the frequency, the number of tries that you're going to be doing. Okay? And I really commend people who goes beyond their comfort zone to really do the things that they're supposed to do. I'm telling you, if you just lift up your weights once a week, it doesn't work. You have to have the frequency. In fact, you have to have the continuity. You have to give it enough time. The key word is enough time. You have to give enough time. And plus, of course, consistency is also very important. If you're not consistent, it's quite hard for you to get the results that you're expecting. So the quality of control, the numbers, everything has to be clear. Okay? Now, when you're doing things, good, okay, and as a body in motion tends to stay in motion. So when you start moving and calling people and talking to people, you start and you continue to do things. Now, if you stop it, if you stop calling, stop doing things, you're not really in motion, it will be hard again for you to gain momentum. Okay? So again, we're like a bike, we want to go up like this. That's what you want to do. So you have to know your numbers, you have to do whatever it takes. And you want to seek to improve every single time. You have to improve every single time. Okay? That's why you want to be focused, okay, on looking for your leaders, looking for the right people. You are a headhunter. The different, how we differentiate from insurance people, and new skin. Okay, if you're in network marketing, okay, we are both headhunters. New skin leaders and insurance agents are both headhunters at first. Okay, we are both headhunters at first. Okay, but eventually, as you build your business here in New Skin, you can start already to leverage yourself. Instead of a headhunter, you become a farmer. That's what you are. That's what you do. But however, the insurance agents, they cannot stop being a headhunter. They have to, every single day they wake up, they look for a person that they have to get into their, because there's no leverage. There's zero leverage. So the nice thing about us is that you have all the advantage already in New Skin. Okay? Another thing that you have to think or to look into is this thing, okay, you want to recruit up. My next advice for you guys, if you want to gain momentum, you have to recruit up. You have to get people like you. You have to get people, okay, who are better than you. The funny thing is that the better you are in this business, parang the little more people na lang like you, diba? You're like 1 in a million. In fact, you're only just 1 of 10 of the $1 Million Circle members in the Philippines. But what I'm saying is that okay, as you go up the ladder in this business, you become valuable. You want to recruit up. You want to find somebody with a good track record. Find actually self-motivated people. If you're the kind of person who doesn't want to keep on motivating people from time to time, you don't want to motivate people, just one suggestion. Just find motivated people already so that you don't have to motivate them. One good example is our downline, our partner, Rizania Tan. No need to motivate her. Okay? She's motivated, even though she's really a motivated person. Okay? And so for those, if I were you, just stick with her because you can see her smiling all the time. So people with a goal, okay, find people also with a goal. Especially that if you are going to embark on this new thing that New Skin has invested on, They've invested about $30 million for me-commerce. Okay, me-commerce is something like you have your own Lazada. It's like you have your own Amazon.com. I mean, like Nu Skin. So everything is already connected with your cell phone and your computer, and everything is already in your palm. This is where we say that you can do your business in the comfort of your home or in the comfort of your phone. You want to be focusing also on leaders now. Aside from aside from as you go and looking for your customers, do you know what you're looking for? Diba? The job description of Nu Skin is that, okay, you're looking for people to make a decision to either be a customer or a business builder. You want to leverage yourself, you want to be a leader, you got to look for people to get into business. So, be it through the start for two products and then business, but really look for leaders and develop leaders. So there has to be a sense of urgency. Like if you want to be a star, I'm telling you, you will not become a star if you're not urgent. Really, this is just the truth. It's very hard for you to, it will be hard for you to make it big in this business if you don't create that sense of urgency. If you're just taking your time, I'm telling you, you can take your time, right? Like you can have a sense of urgency right now, but later you don't have that sense of urgency. No, there always has to be a sense of urgency so that you're on the go. You set the momentum, you set the pace, and guess what? Your downlines will follow and do the same thing. I've got a downline, I got a down leader, a Blue Diamond leader, his name is Jen Solko. And I'm telling you, she just creates this sense of urgency all the time that, you know what? Okay, I told her to just go for a Blue Diamondship. Just go for Blue Diamondship. Forget first about the Four-Star Creator. Go for Blue Diamondship. When she went for Blue Diamondship, guess what? Her work ethic and the mindset, okay, was duplicated to her 4 other leaders. Guess what? Those 4 other leaders did the same thing that Jen was doing. Eventually, also became also a star. And because they became a star, Jen Solko and Benz became a Blue Diamond and also a 4-Star Creator. The first one ever in the Philippines. So looking at it, you know, I'm telling you, you gotta have that sense of urgency, because again, the faster you are in this business, the less drama you will be having in your business. Okay? So you got to do it now, and you got to do some more, do much more. If you can do much more, go ahead, do as much as you can. So I'm telling you, there's so much power in just one day. I'm telling other people, I look at your posts, I look at your successes, and wow, they are your successes. However, I want to see more successes in your business that you're just doing, you're stretching from 2 calls to 5 calls right now. I'm so amazed by all the ladies right now who are doing 3-minute planking. I mean, what's so amazing with all of you guys? You know, as men, we're so motivated, we're so inspired to do a 3-minute. Celeste, imagine. Who else? Jessa is starting to do it September. Wow, you guys are our idols, I'm telling you. Okay, so I'm telling you again, if you're not urgent also about your needs for your health, eventually you will dilly-dally and you will start to also slack off, and of course you won't be taking care of your health. Another thing that you want to consider, okay, to gain momentum, is that you always have to look into duplication. Could people do what you're doing? Okay, standardize everything, and that's why everything is so simple. We want everybody aligned into this, into the millionaire mind. And of course, we get those people only who are committed to be part of the Millionaire Mind leaders, because we want to set a culture, we want to set a commitment to that. If you're here, you gotta show up, you gotta put up. If not, just shut up. Okay, really, because why? We are creating a culture here for you, that you guys are gonna be Millionaire Mind leaders. I mean, of course, you don't waste your 90 days just putting your successes and all. No, it's got to be accompanied with that work ethic and the mindset, so that you will even get better results. So your duplication process will really set the pace for everybody. And what you want to do is really to be a master promoter of events. Just be a master promoter of events. You know, when there's like a talk, when there's like a cash flow workshop, when we have like this Power BOM. I mean, we have this, Chris Chu is going to be here this Thursday. And I'm telling you, now's the best time to really invite a lot of people for his talk. He's an expert in TR90. It will motivate people to really take good care about their health. It's very important. So plug into the system, plug everybody to the system, just do what they're doing, and eventually, you get to the next level of your business. Next is that you want to also plug everybody into the system. If everybody's just going to the trainings, the BOMs, to all of these things, you are duplicating yourself. Don't think for once that if you're just going to the meetings like that, even with or without a guest, you're not doing business. No, even showing up is duplication already. Whether or not you have a guest or not, you still have to show up, because you are showing people that it's important to be in the BOMs. And like if doctors goes to their clinic and lawyers go to the courtroom, new skinners, we have to show up in the BOM. Not only that, you're also showing them that even if you don't have any guests, you're showing them that you're acting in spite of fear, in spite of your mood, that you would still go to the BOMs whether or not you even have a guest. Okay? So duplication, you are duplicating also your attitude, that lazy attitude or that winning attitude. Okay? So all these things is that you have to create productive habits. Like what? What are some of those habits? You have the prospecting habit, you have the inviting habit, you have the selling habit, you have referral habit, you have the follow-up habit, follow-through habit, the short-term goal setting habit. There's a lot of habits you have to do. Planking is a habit. Doing your successes is also a habit. Keeping yourself busy in new skin is also a good habit. Goal setting and goal getting. So what you want to do is you always want to prepare the 5 most important things that you have to do, okay, so that you can accomplish the bigger tasks. The 80-20 rule. You want to focus on the top 20% that's going to give you the 80% of results in your business. Okay? So our goal for the month of March, this is our first part of March. We're looking how this is a favored month for me, and I don't know how the way you see it, but you will really get what you expect. And so for me, I'm really expecting that this is going to be a great month. Okay, so you want to already know who are the people who's going to be your next leaders. Again, you got to inspect what you expect. If you want to expect something big, then you want to be able to inspect it every single day. Okay. In fact, your upline leaders are inspecting your successes, and as an upline, you have to inspect also your downline successes, so that, okay, again, we said when you inspect in them, they feel that they're important. When you like it, when you comment on those things, they even feel more important. Okay. Every day lang I have to look at 35 people in members, and I'm shocked to see that there's only like 32, 34 every single day. I haven't seen much people. I'm about to take people out, so please remind as leaders, please remind your leaders, okay, that if they're not here again for the next 2 days in their successes, that's agreed. I'll have to take them off. Okay. You gotta track your progress. You gotta track your progress every single day. That's very important. So I would suggest for you that if you're serious about your business, you are going to have to look into every single area of your business. Look at what you duplicate. Look at the things that you do. Are they worth duplicating also? Okay, so again, make sure that you go back to your goals again. Make sure that you're focused on looking, okay, on aiming to becoming a star. And I'm telling you, it was really fun when we were there in Europe with all 50 of my leaders and their family members were there. It was very nice, and I'm telling you, once you go to these trips, it tells everybody that you're serious about your business. Okay, so I would suggest for you, continue to use the product. And one success I want to share with you. When I went to the, I just got a text. I said, oh, Jape, I saw a friend of mine, and her sister said, Jape, And I need AP24. I heard it's a very good product from a friend of mine that it took out the stains in her teeth, and it's just amazing. She started everything from crest to all of these things, whitening, the laser thing, and right now her teeth is quite white already. So, and she's saying, okay, give me 4. I want it right away in your toothpaste. And you know what? She is a wife of a doctor. And I'm thinking like, wow, doctors are even starting to go crazy over our products. So I'm telling you, you know, our products are very good, but make sure, yeah, and there are new products that we just launched. So I hear also in Cebu, so or in you know, it's the lip gloss and all the low price products also that people can easily get. Make sure to get everybody to try the products. Let them enjoy the experience the products, and watch how they will also want to experience your other products also. Okay, so yes, I want to keep it short so that you can go back to this also from time to time, and then the others also can look at to these videos. You want to make sure that you want to start momentum in your team, and it starts with you. It starts with you and the how many leaders that will also follow and emulate you. I'm believing that all of you guys are going to do such a great month. If you're a Millionaire Mind leader, also I want to see you next month for a Philippine convention. This is where you start to really imprint how important it is to see yourself as a leader. See yourself walk up on stage and start to also bless also successful leaders. Because the whole principle is that you want to bless who you want to be. And we got a number of Blue Diamonds, Dr. Joel, we have Marge and Jeff, we have also Nikki Nunag, and I got also Alain and Mike also, and we have 2 team elites, new team elites. We have Erwin and his wife also, KL, first ever to do that, husband and wife, to be both team elites. So this is going to be amazing. I would suggest for you to really maximize events. Okay, so Thursday we are going to have Chris Chu. At the same time also, next Monday there's going to be also a training in the evening. Make sure that you're also there. Okay, so make sure to keep on affirming yourself and declaring your Blue Diamond declarations every single day with your winning attitudes also. Okay, God bless you, and I'll see you again next week. Okay, praying for you. Bye. Okay, where do we go? Just saying goodbye. If you learned anything, I want you guys to post your successes right away also. Okay? So I'm seeing, okay, I gotta sign out already. We're already like 40 minutes. Thank you, Marnie. God bless you guys. Whatever training it is on Monday, it's very important to be there. Okay, more of the social media training happened already last Saturday and also this Thursday, so it's going to be an awesome training also how to really still make your business better. Okay, so good night, guys. Make sure to manage your money well. God bless you. Okay, getting out. Thank you, Maiton. Okay.